Hey Gemini, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to do a quick end of September, see what's going on here. Oh, hello. So, Six of Air. Bye. Don't forget to write. Or don't. But I like that. You know, people don't like Six of Air, but it's just like, you need to catch your breath. You know, get some distance on some stuff. Then you have the Lovers, or it's just one, it's just love. But there you are. You know, you're getting some distance on some things. You're kind of going to calmer waters. If something has been choppy, it's going to be smooth sailing pretty soon, right? Well, not quite yet, because I feel like you do have to not bail, but change what's around you at the moment, because you have the Ace of Fire reversed with the Five of Air reversed, okay? Something can't move, something can't begin while there's still tussling going on. Now, Five of Air, it can talk about, I hate saying just ego because it's such a blanket term, but there is some kind of, you know, like defensiveness that has to ebb before you're actually able to kind of get over to this Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands, to actually do something about it. So if you're in kind of a high octane situation at the moment, I think you need to kind of like, you know, put some fire, you know, grab the fire extinguisher, put it out a little bit, douse some flames, because yeah, Judgment is here. Because I was like, what is Gemini doing? You know, and also the Lover's card is a decision card, and then you get Judgment on top of it, which is call, which means there could be something kind of overall about a situation that you have to just kind of like be like, no, I need to make a decision. You know, I need to approach something. I need to figure something out. Because what is the Six of Air about for Gemini here? Give me something. These cards are very large for my little hands. They're not that little, I lied. But we have the Page of Earth reversed. Something doesn't feel like it has the right kind of roots. And it's not that it can't be revisited, you know, because Six of Air to me is not like a flipping tables, let's fight. It's more of like a just, like I said, take a breath, take a moment, figure some stuff out. And I feel like you get there. But with the Page of Earth, you know, for me, especially this deck, it's a very like well-intentioned card. I feel like something might have got lost in translation between intentions and what happened. You know what I mean? There was something where it was like messages got crossed, wires got crossed. I mean, heck, look at the you know, all the planets that are doing their thing right now. You know, I'm not going to blame it on that, but, you know, it kind of all works out. So Queen of Water reversed. There is something where it was just like, it just didn't work. And it wasn't for lack of trying, I don't think, but I don't think, you know, you can really put all your emotions in that one particular thing or that one, you know, stuff you were trying to do. So there's an element of like, you can't keep giving to it. And then that Six of Air, like I said, is a breath. The Ten of Water, because I was like, what is being decided here? What is the fulfilling stuff? You know, this Ten of Water is a really nice whole enchilada feeling. But if you weren't feeling it back here, you're going to decide, how are we going to feel this? Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be relationships. I feel like there's like a little, you know, hiccup to get over here. Because let's clarify this Five of Air reversed and the Ace of Fire here. Seven of Air. I don't know if there's anything you've been holding back. I'm hearing lies by omission. I'm not saying you're the one that's lying by omission. But you know how people don't tell you stuff because they just don't want to look like jerks? Or like, you know, you don't want to give the whole story because you're like, oh, that's really going to paint me in a bad light. There's a level of honesty there that I think with that, you know, Five of Swords being reversed too. It's like, I don't trust this. There's an element of mistrust. And what is that about exactly? And that came flying out. Ten of Air. Any kind of looking over your shoulder, any kind of sort of underhanded stuff, you know, getting away with what you can get away with. It doesn't necessarily have to be cheating, lying, deception. It can be someone just pushing to be like, I want to see what I can get out of Gemini. Or, heaven forbid, it is you being like, let me just see. One more thing. Let me just push this a little more. And then you get the Ten of Air. Knock it off. Everybody's got to knock it off. Because there's a lot of a lot of air energy going around here. So when it comes to this Ten of Water, what is Gemini going to actually think about, and how are they going to actually take action on this? Come on, Bubbles. Here we are. King of Air. Hi. Decisive, logical. Also, I like with air, there is honesty, truth, clarity. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, not tough guy, but it's like you can't BS it. This is like a no BS zone at all going on. Give me one on this Ten of Air. Once Gemini kind of locks it down, and the thing is, you're not being cold or calculating. You have the Ten of Water. You know, that's water. That's feelings and stuff that might have been blocked up finally gets to flow. I feel like you get an aha moment. It's like, oh, that's what we're doing. So Ten of Air, and you know, the Seven of Air, that's a card that does concern me, because it's like, what are people doing around you? I'm not saying, you know, they're awful or anything, but it's just like, there's a push element to it. And this literally fell off the table. Come here, Bubba's. Empress. Hi. So once you clear this out, I feel like you can start again, but it's like coming from a better, more grounded, logical place. And it's almost like something that you started, you get something better or more fruitful out of this transition you're going through. So I like that. You go from like, I need a minute, to I'm taking all the minutes. So this is actually really nice. You know, I just feel like you're in your power. You're feeling settled, grounded. You moved away from stuff. Like I said, I just feel like wires got crossed, or intentions were there, but they just didn't work. I'm getting like, I'm hearing that song, I was in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. I'm so sorry I'm singing that, but you know what I mean. The Dr. John song. Love that. All right, so now going on to the crystal deck. Let's see what we got to say. What can Gemini think about? We have Beryl, okay, which is scrying, power, truth, and vision. All right, this card signifies the way forward will be clearer and easier. A clear sense of purpose will enter your life, drawing you to move on. Okay, I love me some Beryl, all right? Gemini, that's what I have for you for the end of September, and I'll talk to you later.